Okay, hello, and welcome to this quick tutorial, well, hopefully quick tutorial on how to get the super weapon in the new Call of Duty Zombies. I think it's called the DE-ATOMIZer, I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully, like I said, this will be a quick tutorial. Just before I start, please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, as well as random gameplays, talks about movies, reviews, and all other kinds of stuff. But anyway, so there's a few things that you're going to need before you actually get to the Deatomizer. I've never actually been able to get to it before round 10, so you're going to have to sort of dig in and survive at least till round 10. You're going to have to progress through the map enough to get the power turned on, as well as I would recommend the upgrade machine. Because you will need the upgrade machine to fight off the megatons. Another piece of advice, again, it sort of depends on how you play the game. I would say to open up as much of the map as you can, just so you've got sort of space to run into when you do come to fight the onslaught that'll come with you. Another personal recommendation is that I would get this shotgun, the Gallo. Because in the early rounds it's a one-hit kill, and then later on when you upgrade it, it becomes really effective against the megaton zombies as well as, well, basic zombies obviously. It remains a one-hit kill the more you upgrade it. So I've never known the megatons to come any earlier than round 8. That's generally when they come, for me at least. So once you've sort of gotten all that stuff, once you've got the power on, once you've got the machine fixed, at some point the megatons will come, and you'll just have to sort of dig in until they do. If you don't know what a megaton is, it's the big sort of scary zombie that glows. You will get a warning like this one here, noticing a large concentration, and that's him there, that's the big megaton. So you'll see there, as I'm shooting them with that upgraded, I've killed them pretty much in 2 stand-ins. The little minier ones are quite much easier to kill, because as you know, if you have played this, if you don't know this, then be aware, when you first kill the megaton, it'll take about maybe 20 seconds before you can really kill it, because what will happen is it'll split into 2 lesser megatons like it is there. So kill them both and they'll both drop something. There'll be ammo, there'll be scrap, as well as the important thing, which is this, the key card. That's what you need. So once you've got that, you're going to run to where you can actually place the key card. This is the general direction. You want to head to the left. I haven't checked to see if there's one to the right, because I haven't explored every corner of the map. I've only used the left side. So you come here to this machine, put it in, and then you'll get this, the remote control. Now once you've got this next part is quite picky, and you've got to be sort of quick in order to do it. And again, depending on how you play, it's very sort of hit and miss sometimes. I've played it a few times and it's taken me at least 3 rounds sometimes to actually get the atomizer, the DE-ATOMIZER, sorry. But again, I would recommend, before you actually get it, try and get most of the map open so you can actually run around and stuff. So yeah, I killed that zombie there and I shouldn't have. So when you come out, in order to find the room that the DE-ATOMIZer's located, come to the spawn point where you normally spawn and go to the very far left, this spot over here. If you open this door, it's the quickest way to get to the DE-ATOMIZer. Open the door and you'll see this wall to your left, this little hole, and it'll say turn on remotely. Obviously turn it on, and it'll turn this wall into a trap. So the general purpose of that trap is to fill the actual gun up with ammo, and what it needs is it needs zombies to run through the trap itself. It sort of sucks them in, as you'll see in a second. So this is the spot where you need to be kind of careful not to get trapped yourself. See there, it's dragging them in, because it doesn't drag them in straight away. There's some zombies that will slip through, so don't get trapped. Don't think you can camp in that corner and they won't get to you, because they will. Trust me, I've filmed this video enough times. And as you saw there, it said that it's had to cool down. Again, this is the hit and miss part of it. It will say that it has to cool down, and all you've got to do is just sort of endure it until it's fully cooled down and you can turn it back on. The general thing is just keep moving. The general sort of advice is just keep moving. Keep running around, don't get trapped in a corner until it turns itself back on. I'll say cool down complete as it does there. Don't get trapped, Shaun. So I waited here, because again I think it's roughly, I want to say 10, maybe 15 zombies that it needs. So as soon as the round starts again, turn it back on. I'm waiting here until I actually see a zombie before I turn it on. This is also another, and you just turn it on again and it'll activate. This is also another reason why having a sort of upgraded gun like this one is a good idea, because if you do get trapped, this gun's quite good at sort of thinning out crowds. I think it takes me... Now, a better player than me would be like sort of running backwards and forwards, filling it up, as opposed to just trying to hold one side. So again, it says it's got to cool down again. I'm not entirely sure why it has to cool down. I've not done any sort of long-term research into that, but sometimes it does just need to cool down. So make sure you survive the round. I think I actually get downed here, which is never good. Because let's face it, I'm not the best at this game, but you know. So it's still cooling down. So then I'll do the same thing again, and I'll just turn it back on at the beginning of the next round. I'm just chilling, just waiting. As soon as I see a zombie, I turn it back on. It may, this is me just speculating at this point, but it may be that what causes it to cool down is that you're running through it. But I don't think that's the case. Maybe you can let me know down in the comments once you've had a few turns getting the actual Deatomizer. There, so once it says weapon storage at maximum, it means fire when ready. Now at this point, I've made this mistake plenty of times. The weapon is ready for you to take. I'm on insta-kill and I get down, can you believe it? Yeah, so the weapon is ready for you to take, you can get it, but what I wouldn't recommend is rushing to get it. Just survive the round and get clear and then go and get it, because, like I said, you don't need to get it straight away. Thin out the crowd, and luckily for me, not only am I trying to get that weapon, but a Megaton also arrives. If I died again, I would have been devastated. So, yep, you want to survive this round. And then go and get it. I think I don't wait for the round to end. I do actually go and get it. Because this weapon is not only great to use on smaller zombies, it's also great to use on the bigger zombies. So if you go back to the hole in the wall, press discharge, the door will blow off and you'll actually get the weapon. So there's two mechanics to this weapon. There's no aiming, so there's no point holding left trigger or L2. The two mechanics are the shoot button, right trigger, or R2, and that discharges a projectile which, as far as I can tell, goes through about 3 or 4 different zombies, kills them instantly, which is obviously very useful. But I think you've got maybe 4 shots. That's how many you can use. See, I'm not using them on the dogs here, but I do use it on the. I might not use it on the. Oh my, yeah. So you see there, even the Megaton's dying. I killed both the Megatons there with 1 shot. So yeah, it's got that one, the discharge, but obviously you need to charge the actual weapon up in order to use that discharge. Because if you noticed, there was about 60 bullets there. That's the highest that can go up to, and I think it's about 15. I think is how much each shot takes. And here, this is another thing you might be able to let me know down in the comments. I went to the upgrade machine to see if I could actually upgrade the Deatomizer, and as far as I can tell, you can't, which is a shame, because I can imagine that's going to be ridiculous once it's been upgraded 3 times. But apparently there you can't actually upgrade it, so that's a shame. The other mechanic is the left trigger, as I'm going to show you here. And what the left trigger does is the similar thing to the trap. It sort of sucks the zombies in and uses them to stock up. So you see there, I wasn't even aiming in a straight line there. I just killed three of them without even looking. So yeah, what it does is the left trigger, it, much like the trap did, it sort of sucks the zombies in and recharges your gun. But the good thing about it is you don't have to be really close to them. You can be quite far away from them. When it does the damage, you can see how far I am away from them there, and it's a wide sort of range. That sort of builds up the ammo. It doesn't. It's not like 1 or 2 zombies and it gets filled. It's like 6 or 7, just like it was when you charge it up to actually get it. So you will have to sort of, you know, clever with it. I'm not very clever here with it when I use it. It's not very good at the very start of rounds. You don't want to be trying to charge it up at the start of the round. You want to try and get them all in a straight line following you, which I don't think about. Especially when I've got a Megaton there with me. Had a quick check back in the room. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Deatomizer. I start panicking here because I'm a bit of a wimp. So yeah, that's how you get the Deatomizer. Let me know down in the comments what little uses you find with it. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what are the sort of secrets and things that you find in this game, because you know I'll keep trying to find new things. Obviously, I have been playing this by on this score. I was playing by myself. You'll see videos later on at some point when I'm playing zombies with my mum and my brother-in-law and my sister, and that was before I found out about the Deatomizer. So yeah, let me know down in the comments any secrets you find, not just in this but in the game in general, because I wanna keep finding things, because it seems like there's a lot of stuff to find. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, and let us know down in the. Another thing that you can let us know down in the comments is what other things you want us to do in this, because I've thought about doing a solo one where I escape, show how you can actually escape, get to the point where I'm going to try and last as long as I can. I'm going to try and make it to 100 rounds, which, I'll be honest, sounds impossible, but you know, nothing's ever impossible. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, and thanks for watching.